Well, this week on Dateline Schools, we're taking a look at the winter sports program now that we finally got that underway. And what has it taken for us to get to this point? And to tell us all about it, my special guest is the athletic director at St. Clair High School, Sandy Rutledge. And Sandy, I think one of the things we need to reflect with all the stopping and starting and do we have sports, don't we have sports that's been going on for the last year is how important are sports really not only for our local schools, our communities, but for our students too.
Yeah, well, high school sports are important. They motivate kids to get good grades. They get kids involved in programs and involved with friends and adult coaches who are role models for them. And, obviously they stay physically fit. We know it reduces anxiety. And in this last year, that's incredibly important for kids. With all of the changes we've had, there is a lot of anxiety and issues there. But for the most part, the lessons learned about hard work and being part of a team, we know, most successful professionals, most of them were athletes and they were part of that team and they learned those lessons.
Do you see too that with the pandemic that will have an impact on sports going forward, with their importance and the number of kids participating?
Well, I don't think it'll change the importance, but we think we're going to have to do a little recruiting. That even our middle school wasn't able to run full seasons and canceled some sports, and so I think we'll have some number issues over the next couple of years. We'll have to do a little bit more recruiting and work a little harder, but I think we'll get kids back, and I think that our role will still be the same.
And I like too, though, the number of kids that are able to play sports outside of high school. Afterwards. I mean, you've got a couple of kids that are playing professional sports right now and several kids who have signed agreements to go play college someplace. So, I mean, it has a big impact, not just in the high school.
Yeah, it does. I mean, nationwide, a very small 1% or less than 1% go on to get their college paid for. And we've been above that average. So we've been very fortunate here in St. Clair, but we have several kids going on already from this year's senior class. So we look forward to that. And we feel like that's a sign that we have great parents and great, kids and our coaches do a great job to prepare kids for that.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.